guys, so today we're going to be talking about brows, and I'm going to be teaching you how to fill in your brows using two of my favorite brow products, which is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and the Dip Brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I use this shade Soft Brown. So it's very important when you're doing your makeup that you need to fill in your brows. Your brows are the frame for your face. So if you've ever hung a picture on the wall without a frame and then you put a frame on it and you're like, oh my god, now it looks complete, that's what your brows do for your face. So to start, I've already primed and moisturized my face, and the first thing you're going to want to make sure is that your eyebrows are already groomed, whether you tweeze them or you get them waxed or whatever you do. I tend to just kind of tweeze mine in between, but I also once in a while will go to the mall and they will use the string to take it out because I don't like to wax my brows. But this NYX brow pencil is really great because it comes with two ends. It's got the spoolie on one end and then it's got the actual product at the other end. And what the spoolie does, it's just like a little brush for your brows. So when you're doing your brows, you want to brush them up and then over to the direction that you need them to go to make sure that they're all in place, and that, you know, when you wake up in the morning they're all over the place anyway. So it's just a good tool to have on this pencil. You could do your brows just with this, but I like to add the dip brow on top just to make sure that it's set for the day. So going in with the NYX brow pencil, you always want to make sure that you're following the natural line of where your brow would be. You can overline a little bit. Like a long time ago I got my brows, this is why I don't like to wax them, once when I was 16 years old, and my brows are actually two different shapes. Mine are missing a little bit of hair above the natural line right here, so I tend to fill that in. But generally you're going to follow the natural line. So taking your pencil, you're going to lightly start to fill in and follow the line that's already existing in your brows. And all this is darkening your actual brows that you already have. You're not drawing on new brows, so it's really kind of like color by numbers. You're just filling in. And like I said, I'm missing a little bit, so I go a little bit above just to fill in to make it match my other brow. And that's another thing. Brows are sisters, they are not twins. If they don't look exactly the same, it's okay. They're not supposed to match exactly 100%. They just need to look uniform, but they don't need to be identical. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're just going to follow the natural line and you're going to shade in. I have very light blonde hair, so if I don't fill in my brows, you really won't see them, especially if you're going to be taking pictures. You want to make sure that those are filled in so you can see them. Okay, so already you can see the difference between when I first started and now from using the pencil. But now I'm going to take the Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is what it looks like inside. It's just kind of like a gel, almost like a liner that you would use. And I have their angled brush. It also has a spoolie on the back. You could just make sure no hairs have strayed before you do that. And I just lightly take my brush and dip it in there, and then I go over the brow again. And what this does, it sets the brow so it stays all day, and it also deepens the color. So you can see the difference between this one and that one. And this also, a little product goes a long way. All of Anastasia's product, you only need a little bit. The color payoff is so nice. And I always do my brows first before I put on any of my eyeshadow, my foundation, or anything. This is always my first step after I put my primer and my moisturizer on. Alright, so that's it. So I hope this was easy enough for you guys to follow. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.